All right, we are starting our new adventure here. Hit him with that basic attack, baby, and let's get. Oh, that's pretty good. That is pretty good for right at the start. Nice, solid item. Can't complain too much, right? Let's go. All right, we stack up the mana. So I have done one run, and I did another one that I failed miserably in, which I'm starting to notice that when I do these first runs in these games, I tend to do a lot better with like that beginner's luck. Ooh, initiative and order, huh? Oh, I like that. All right. Oh, that's perfect. Look at that. That just fits really good. And we'll take it. Why not? Let's go. What's this? Oh, ability. Okay, cool. Oh, that's right, because you get an ability. That makes sense. So deals bonus damage, slash damage to targets based on thorns, and combat readiness applies free to the target. Order bonus is tripled. This is like completely new. So I didn't realize that the abilities are completely RNG too. So I don't know how that's going to work out. So this requires 9, applies fury to the target, to myself, right? Okay. And that gives me, increased damage by 285. Okay. That's actually kind of good. I almost like that ability more than the other second wind, I think it's called, or something. No, that second wind's right there. There's an ability that just does like a more base damage than the original one. And so to me, that's better. This is like such a simple 4-piece item. This has 40 armor and 10 thorns. This is a complicated, annoying item. So this one's an easy pick for me. Just because of that little, we don't want that. Let's keep it nice and simple. This is a training, and then this is blacksmith. So I'll do training. And, we got to roll. Crit chance, slash damage. I mean, we're going to roll for the high. Let's see what we get. If we don't get it, we are definitely going to use the die. Perfect, we got it. And there, oh my God. Yeah, that worked out really well. And usually we pick the bard, but we don't have a bard option here. Okay. Usually the bard is who I grab. That doesn't excite me a little bit because we can't heal very well, right? Attacks the target with the lowest health, restores armor to itself. So the paladin can keep himself alive, which is fine. So if I can't grab the bard, then we're going to grab the witch. And we're going to have to just DPS down like a boss. And that's worrisome. So that actually kind of changes a little bit of my strategy here going forward. Because if we don't have a bard, I usually pick up mana pots. And so that means we're going to have to grab health potions then instead of mana pots and go from there. So we are going to hopefully, since we are 2 DPS and it's going to be a while before we get our third character, we're going to, ooh, holy crap, a legendary at the beginning of the game. Comes with mana and initiative. I mean, we'll just roll with our main character, but he doesn't. Oh, he can't even use it. It's got to be for her. Okay, well, that works. No worries there. So we'll just, I guess we'll just put it for here for now. I guess that's a little bit lucky, isn't it? I was gonna put it on, my warrior, but I can't do that. All right, so we get a piece of treasure, 12 mana. And it has 2 slots for gems, maybe? Is that what that is? Interesting. Divine Hood, mana. Aura is active only on the right side. Item stats improved after each combat. 2 mana. Alright, so we'll grab the Divine Hood. Oh, we gotta win the roll, though. Holy crap, and we won it. We're rolling, baby. Need to take myself over to the... Can we put it on this character? We can't. Okay, so it's another witch item. So we'll just... I mean, that's obviously awkward as can be, but... we'll roll that way. Our witch is getting geared up pretty good. Meanwhile, our guy here is suffering here. We have no way of healing. So I'm very worried about that, to say the least. Oh, man. All right, let's just one-shot while we can. All right, so he's furried. Of course, she attacked the person in the middle, so that means we got to attack that person. Oh my God, it didn't die. All right, now it's dead. And he had some shield that he built up. We're at half health. All right, not good. Not good at all. This gives us less health, but gives us vampirism. All right, we'll roll with the staff. We have to roll with the staff, and I get the feeling that I can't use the staff on this character, right? Oh, we can. Okay, so we'll roll with some vampirism, I guess. Gives us a little bit less health. That's okay. We do need to heal, though, so I'm kind of bummed. I would like to get. You know what? We're gonna say screw it because I want to get to that deity. So screw it. We're gonna go this direction. All right. Order bonus tripled. Here, let's roll with this. We do need them to. Yeah, she can kind of heal herself a little bit. We need to take them out quick. That's kind of where we're at right now. All right, he's down. We need her to kind of keep doing her thing. Oh my god, that's the worst outcome. We want no dodges. All right, lady. You got to kill one guy for me. There we go. All right. Slash damage, mana, initiative, vampirism. Call me crazy. I like this item because it's nice and simple. That's actually really nice too. But we'll roll with this. Gives ourselves a little bit more vampirism as well. All right. We're rolling. Oh. All right. Let's one shot while we can. We dodged. He's got thorns. Oh, we didn't even take his armor off on that one. Oh, I was really hoping he would die. We've lost our armor now, which is not great. He's almost dead though. Oof. Oh man. Oh man. Oh no. Oh boy. We are struggling. We are struggling. Mana chaos. What? I'm not sure what chaos does. We don't even have chaos. Is that this character? Okay, so she has chaos. Increases the effectiveness of curses. This is such a nice little easy thing that I almost want to roll with it. But in theory, we should be rolling with this. So that's what we'll do. But we are like very close to death. Very close to death right now. Demands a sacrifice to your teams we accept. We do not mind at all. All right, so we get less order. We get plus 16. Oh, so she can't take this item, can she? Oh, she can. Or he can. Oh, okay. Oh, that's fascinating. Let me see. Hold on. Let me think about this. He has more damage. He loses initiative. What's her initiative? Her initiative is really... She's already super slow. So I'm kind of feeling this going to her. So let's just do that. Yeah, this feels like it can go to her. We'll just do that. And there we go. Okay. So she's really buffed up. We need to get to this to heal. We need to survive. All right. Them being only 2 characters is a good thing. All right. Furious defense. Okay, there we go. So we gave ourselves more armor. That's what I should have been doing, I guess, this whole time. Oh my god, that dodge was killer. Oh, thank god. All right. Okay, I need her to one-shot that. Oh man, all right, took more damage. Okay, cool. We live, we live. All right, this takes away armor, adds acid, chaos, order. All right, she is just gonna be, she's gonna be so buffed. Nope. Okay, that did not work out at all. There we go, perfect. All right, so that's a weird inventory setup we have going for her. All right, so we know what we're taking here, right? I mean, that's kind of obvious. We need to heal desperately. So we're gonna roll with that. And I think we gotta go campfire right after this, so we are. In the meantime, we are going to heal, and we're gonna hit our defenses. So let's heal, and we're gonna furious defend. We kind of have no choice. We might defend again. They're all speeded up, which sucks. There we go. She's putting in work. We've been buffing her up so much. She's getting it done right now. Should I do this again? Yes, let's keep doing this again. That's got to be our last one. She's putting in work while we're surviving right now. So I'm loving that. And there it is, one shot. Okay, so that defense was a little bit useless. Sadly. Let me take a look here. Ooh, 6% dodge. So we don't have a dodge character. So this is an absolutely no-brainer right there. That is an absolute no-brainer. A little bit less acid damage, but that's okay. We'll take it. We're going to come this way. We're going to heal up if we can. You were distracted. You hit me again. You were distracted. That's not my fault. I need to know who stands where. No, you need to know who you won't be able to save. That's none of your business. You act as though you're afraid to lose the group. Like I said, no. What group? It's just 2 of us. So you're in the denial stage. All right, here we go. So we got to heal him. All right. He's healed. He's good to go. I hated that I had to do that, though. I would have loved to have gone one of these 2 ways. I hated that. But without getting the bard first, it makes a tougher run than I thought, sadly. All right. So let's just full-blown attack. I guess I should have attacked this guy on the right. Ugh, all right. Oh no, she's attacking him. Great. That's great. Perfect. The key is to survive my armor. Oof. Let's go. Oh my god. And we didn't survive it. But she one-shotted him. All right, that worked out. Ooh, initiative. All right. I mean, we might as well. Not too bad. Not too shabby. We don't really have a lot of room here, though. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of room. There's not a whole lot of items that would fit into these spots. All right, let me see. This is still new. So this is a deity, and this is a chest, right? I don't know. That leads to a potion, but that leads to an elite. So we're going to go in this direction for sure. We want to face that elite if we can. The altar demands an offering, sacrifice. We're going to accept. I'm okay getting rid of some mana because we still have a mana pot. Ooh, how do we fit that bad boy? So we lose armor, which, oof, in theory, it's got to go to her because we cannot lose armor. Yeah, we cannot lose armor under any circumstance. So, hold on. Let me see. Let me think about this. So this is buffing. Is it buffing these 2 items? Is that what's happening? If I do this, here, let's just see what happens. It didn't seem like. Oh, I need to affect a weapon. Oh, okay, right there. Okay, so that made a bit of a difference. It buffed our staff, so we need to do some Tetrising here. Like we need to do some serious Tetrising at some point. Let's put this back where it was. Right? Yeah, we lose quite a bit, so we'll have to do some Tetrising in a little bit, but we're not there yet. Let's just keep going. We did sacrifice a little bit of mana on both sides. I think for this, I'm going to do a combat readiness. Yep. And then we're going to hit him with basic attacks. Actually, we're going to shield up. And now we're just going to go after him. There we go. Ooh. He's already hitting our health now. Oh my god, we got to take him out, and we did. Okay, well that's the positive of having 2 characters who can do all that. Let me see, where's her dodge at? 13% dodge. She doesn't have a lot of dodge. This gives me a lot of health. And in theory, we can kind of replace some items. Can we do this? No, we cannot do that. Okay. No, oh, this has to be her, huh? Okay. I think it has to be her item. Holy crap. This is a really awkward situation we're in. Here, let's do this. So we'll do that. Nope. Alright, we're going to put this over here for now. And we have a divine staff. Oh, man. Okay. Okay, that works out better. Can we do this? No. Oh, man. Hold on. Here, we're going to take this. We can put this here. No, we can't do that. Holy crap. All right, let me see if I can figure this out. Okay, so this is what I've landed at, and I have no idea if this is better than my... I didn't take a snapshot of my stats prior. This is... I have no... Wait, no, we gotta be worse because we lost our armor. Oh, no. I have no clue, man. I have no clue. I tried to fit... I'm trying to get the ring to buff 2 weapons. Right? Isn't that how that works? Right? I think. Yep. Spear of the Nameless Goddess. Has 30 acid thanks to the ring, I think. But we completely lost this. And that's not helpful. And I don't really know how to deal. Like, that's just... I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else we can do. So we'll just keep it where it's at and hope for the best at this point, I think. Like, I don't know what else. It's kind of rough though, to say the least. All right, so we don't have any potions, right? All right, so we have 1 health and we have 1 mana. All right, so we're still good. And oh my god, we're going to get a second potion now. Which may or may not. She's almost dead though. That's not great. And he's pretty low health as well, so we're a little bit in dire straits after that fight, to say the least. Let's see what we can do though. Oh god, she's almost dead. I really don't want to heal her. And he didn't die. Alright, so it's our turn. I guess we're gonna have to heal her. Yeah, we can't have her going down. And we're gonna defend ourselves here. And we just lost our defense there. Alright, at least he went down. We are really struggling right now. It's not looking good right now as far as surviving. We'll take this guy out. Oh. We are nice and furied up, but it's not mattering because we're just taking so much damage. What I think I'm going to do here is I was going to say I was going to use the potion. Alright, so we have a saxophone of swiftness. Again, we have like no way of... We're just kind of finished as far as... space. There's just nothing left. This staff is making things really awkward. A part of me wants to almost get rid of it. Let me see what happens. If we take this out, our attack power goes quite a bit lower. So it says this is a weapon, but I don't think it's... Yeah, I don't know. Alright, we're gonna have to keep the saxophone here. Wait till our next character. Maybe the bard. Alright, sadly this has to be a potion. And I mean very sadly because we're almost out of mana. We're almost out of everything. Oof, okay. We have to survive this fight just to get to the boss fight. And then we'll go to the campfire. Oh man. And of course it's a 3 fighter. Alright, we are going to heal. And I think we're going to hit Furious Defense. We need her to put in some work right now. Alright, I'm going to do this. I'm going to hit him. And I'm going to hope she can take him out. Okay, good. That worked out pretty well. I'm going to hit Furious Defense again. I guess that was kind of useless thinking about it now because we're about to go to the campfire. Alright, he's almost dead. Maybe it wasn't useless now that I think about it. Holy crap. Oh, wow. And now she's almost dead. Oh man, we are struggling. Alright, so in theory, we should be able to use that weapon, but we can't. Yeah, there's no way. We need one long one. Oh no. I mean, I shouldn't be scared to get rid of some items over here. I mean, the vampirism is doing absolutely nothing right now, to say the least. Alright, let's go ahead and let's take the weapon. And we'll have to just continue to figure this out. But yeah, we're gonna go to the campfire. I wish we could do more, but we can't. She's almost dead. What a tragedy. I dislike men who think a sword replaces education. And who asked you? Anyways, a battlefield needs my blade. Your power is too dangerous for such tight formations. Too dangerous for you or your precious formation. For everyone standing nearby, my father was burned by a friendly pyromancer. So do not stand too close. I had not planned to. Pity, I was ready to watch you croak. Wow, these two hate each other. All right, I guess we're going to heal her. That is not what I wanted to do, though. Because in theory, he can keep doing defense, right? We are, like, screwed, though. I mean, look at this. So my strategy, essentially, is going to be... All right, let me see what this is. Sensitive antenna that attracts restorative spores. The sentinel restores its health and increases critical power. Your voracious mandibles that restore a massive amount of sentinel's armor. Increases the power of its vampirism. Increases critical power. Interative spores restore its health and armor to increase. All right, we'll roll with that. I don't know if that was good or not. Okay, so there is no final boss. I kind of forgot how that works. So we just go into the next one, which is good. So that one fight that we had was kind of our final battle. So here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna power up with mana, and we're gonna Furious Defense. Yeah, and we're gonna... Oh, did he just attack my health directly? Oh man, that's not good. All right, he's down. I can't wait until we recruit our next guy. And there we go. Okay. Ooh, we got to get this sword in here, right? Can we even get it in here, though? 120 armor. But I don't think we can fit this without quite a bit of sacrifices. Let me take a look. If we were to get rid of this and this. So let's do it. Let's get rid of these two items. And as much as ooh, that's a pretty nice sword, though. Slash damage would be really nice. And it doesn't take up a ton of real estate. But that armor right now seems kind of OP. The crazy part is we can't really fit it. That is just nutty. We're going to have to do some stuff here. All right. Let's do this. No. There it is. So we can fit it there. And then in theory... Oh, so close. Is there any way... Oh, man. This doesn't... We can't... Oh, we can use this item. So this gives us negative 50 health, but more initiative and more order. He's already really quick, which is nice. But I'm not really finding that this item's worth it at the moment. So in theory, we could increase our slash damage at the cost of 50 health. I actually like that. A little bit more damage is a good thing. He's pretty weak damage-wise. But that's fine. And we're just stacked with a ton of armor right now, so... Alright. It's looking a little rough. Let's grab a health potion. And how close are we to maybe getting our third character? Alright, so we got to survive essentially 2 more fights, right? 2 more fights, yep. So we'll see if it's worth healing. I'm going to hold off. Nice, a crit. Nice, 1 shot. That attacked our armor, which is good. There we go. Ooh, and that's exactly the type of item we need. So this is an easy one right there. Perfect. That was easy. That was an easy pick. And I guess I don't remember what the blacksmith can give, but we'll go up to the chest. All right. I'm hoping we can do some one-shots here. Nope. But we took him out. Our armor is now fully gone. I'm going to go Furious Defense. Should buy us a little time. Oh, but we needed her to hit. Oh, man. Holy crap. All right, we got to heal. Holy crap. All right. The fact that she couldn't kill him was just brutal there. All right. Ooh, I really like this item. All right, we got to make this work somehow. So I rather get rid of this. And that 8% crit though is really nice. But I'm going to go with the for sure damage. Here, give me this, that. And that gives us the ability now to add an armor piece. Vampirism, that's not super great, but not too bad either. I mean, we could have worse items. I'd like to add the sword, so we just lost a little bit of damage, but it's all right. Chest time. All right, we got to roll here. Holy crap! This is easy, right? This is easy. This is huge. We have an extra roll. Oh, didn't even need it. Holy moly. All right, we got to fit this. It's a really awkward item. Oh no, how do we do this? Oh my god, this is an absolute nightmare. All right, here we go, guys. So, here's what we're gonna do. Let's take it, and we'll be back. Okay, never mind. This might have been easier than I thought. There we go. Okay, wait, no, it's not easier than I thought because we got to get this helm back in, right? Oh, jeez. I thought it was easier. But this is such an awkward helm. How do we do this? How do we not have this legendary item in here? It feels like this weapon is just making my life miserable. This character is like just full-blown legendary items left and right. But there was just no way we were not going to include something that gave us 350 freaking health, man. This gives us 36 mana, which is just insane. And then the aura buffs are just too good. Oh, man. We're just in such a weird, awkward spot. Let me see if I can figure something else out. This is where I landed, but I have way less attack power than I did when I had this. But I'm just not sure there's much I can do about that. Let me see. Nope. I was thinking to myself, what if I tried, let me try one last thing. All right, this is kind of the best I came up with. Yeah, I don't even know if this is better. I know we lost more damage due to this not being in the rotation, but I think I'm fine with this. Man, it's just been rough. It's been rough to say the least. I think we're buffing both this and this. And then this is adding things to... I'm not even sure. Affects the staff. Okay. Yeah, so we're just... it's kind of an awkward situation here. I'm sure I'm messing up somewhere. I'm not understanding some of the mechanics fully as far as like the connecting of the buffs. But this is just kind of where I'm at right now, and I don't know. I guess we'll stick. We have so many items over here, though. It's almost ridiculous at this point. We definitely need our bard in here who's going to come in here and be fully... I hope we're getting a bard. Okay, this is without a doubt. We're getting a bard. Spike tealing. Perfect. And now we can go ahead and get him buffed up nice and easy here. So, he's got He's got tons of items to use. You can even use this staff, which is great. I hate that staff though with a passion. It's just such an awkward item. I'm not even trying right now to really set this up in a good way. I'm just trying to throw everything in. Of course, now I'm going to have to set it up in a good way because we can't fit everything. So, oh my goodness. Hold on. Let me see. Let's put this here. This thing being up and left and not up and right is like murdering me right now. Let me see. Hold on. Can we rotate it? No, we can't. Okay. I was going to say, can we rotate it the other way? You almost have to do it this way, right? This way. Oh, perfect. No. Oh, no. I thought I had it there for a second. That messes with the staff. Let me see. Can we do that? No. Right? Nope. Right? Nope. Messes with the staff. This staff just being so awkward is so frustrating. That won't be there. I really want... I guess I'm going to prioritize the armor over the bard doing damage. Oh, there we go. Perfect, right? No, we didn't get it. Oh my god, we're off one grid. So frustrating. Oh my god, look at that. Can we move this guy? No, because it's just a plain old square. Just a plain old square right now. Let me see. Can we do, if we did something like this, can we do anything? Nope. Still the same problem. Can't really rotate this item. Let me see if we do this. There it is. Okay, we figured it out. Oh, that is so awkward though. But hey, we got them all fit. Let's go. The good thing is we now have a healer, thank God. That should make a huge difference. Now we can just focus on attacking with our guy. And we'll go back to kind of collecting mana pots again. Oh my god, we're putting in work now. I mean, he's not doing almost any damage, funny enough. Oh my goodness, that was so easy. Oh wow. Look at this bad boy. That is a gorgeous little knife. Look at me getting excited for a knife. Is there no way to fit this knife? You're kidding me right now. Yeah, there is. Okay, I was like, come on, man. Right? Wait. Oh, we can't fit it. It takes 4, not 3. Oh, that sucks. We're going to definitely take it because 4 is a little too good. All right, see, there we go. So we're able to fit this. Perfect. And there we go. We got him some more damage. I don't think we can fit this item, and at this point I'm not even going to bother trying to. But it's such a weak item that I'm not too worried about it. All right, meanwhile our witch is just rolling in legendaries. Oh my god. All right, here we go. Crush damage, definitely this. This should be an easy roll. If not, we'll just re-roll again. Ooh. All right, we're going to use our extra roll and we're going to pray. What happened? Oh, okay. Oh, perfect. Look at that. And there it is. He got so much more buffed. That is great. All right, let's figure out which way we're going to go. We have chest, we have enemy. I want to face the elite guy, so we're going to go into the right. First, though, we got to take these guys out. He's sitting with a ton of armor, a ton of good stuff. Perfect. Thorn's putting in a little bit of work. There we go. Vampirism healing us a little bit too. Love to see it. Look at this. Oh my goodness. So easy now. All right. At this point going forward, any more items is just going to be really difficult, and we're just mostly replacing. So yeah, this has 150 health. And this has crush. This is, to me, it's obvious. We're going to go with that. So we got to find a way. I think there's just nothing I can do with her. I think she's pretty set. So at this point, we're just trying to replace kind of crappy armor. Like right here, this has 40 armor. That's actually nice. I wouldn't mind. We got to replace this thing because this is just not needed, the combat drum. I wouldn't mind a little bit of more health. But I just don't think this item being so awkward. So let's see, let's just put it on this character. Should be kind of easy. Yeah. It's just so there we go. So we have room for a 4. So that works. He's got a lot more health. That's good. And initiative is a good thing too. So not too bad. We're going to take right. We're going to try to face that elite enemy though. Ooh, big spider up there. All right. Shockingly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the right. Nice. We'll let them take care of him, and then we'll go that way. We're down to the big boy now. I don't really... Well, ooh, not a lot of damage taken there. He's going to hit him. Oh, our bard with the freaking crit, dude. And there we go. This is a nice 4-piece right here. Could we fit that? Can we fit a 4-piece, or do we need to figure out this awkward situation? Vampirism 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, oh man, we might have to grab this item right here. I really like this staff, but I don't see it happening. I also really like that item. Vampirism and 10 order versus initiative and order. This gives the same amount of order, so maybe initiative over 40 crush damage. If we did this, how much room do we give ourselves? 5. So this is a 5er. We don't give ourselves a lot of room, which is too bad. All right, let's roll with this and see what happens. There you go. Our damage went up tenfold. We'll take that. All right, elite. Let's do this. Oh, okay. So we got to do our mana. I'm okay with this. We always get an epic item out of this. Yep. Oh, dang. Negative 60 armor is really rough, though. We have a couple characters that don't even have armor, and they don't even care. So that kind of makes me wonder if I should just put it on one of these other characters. I was just thinking we can get up to 100 vampirism and we could heal so hardcore at the cost of just a little bit of armor. I don't know, man. And it's an easy fix because, I mean, look, let me put that there. 359. Yep. I mean, it's an easy fix. Oh my god. Our vampirism just went up tenfold. Oh man. All right, let's see. So did we lose our armor tenfold? We lose... Yeah, we do lose quite a bit of armor. We lose 120 armor, but our defense actually went up a ton due to all the vampirism. All right. We'll roll with that. The cool thing is... I was going to say, do we have room? No, we don't. I was going to say, maybe we have some room for some other items. All right. Not too bad. Too bad that's a 4 item out of 3. All right. That little bit less armor is going to hurt, man. Kind of worrisome. At this point now, I'm hoping that vampirism just puts in a lot of work. I guess we're about to find out now. All right, dude in the middle's almost dead. Oh, look at that heal, though. Look at that heal. Oh, yeah, we're healing like a boss. Like, that is crazy cool. All right, we're definitely going to take the hood. I just don't know how we're going to fit the hood. Yeah, no clue how we're going to fit that bad boy. If we do this and we do this. Oh, wow, we have one straight line. Oh, useless, though. 25 health, 18 initiative. We might just swap some items out. So if we were to do the hood, give us a little bit more health, which is a good thing. Yeah, I definitely agree So losing the mana? No, we gain mana. Okay, we gain a little bit of mana, but look at how much more room we have now. So in theory, we can go... Can we go this way? No, we can't. We can grab one of these little cheapy items that really don't do a whole lot for us in the short term. Oh no, we can't. So we cannot put anything but the hood for now, but at least we have room now to add something else. I mean, in theory, we can even add something right here. Right there, I mean. All right, so we have a little bit of room to play with. All right. Oh my god, they almost took him out on their own. All right. Has a lot of health. I don't even know who to attack. Let's hit the guy in the middle. Oh, he has so much armor. They all do. The Bard's taking a little bit of damage. All right, he's down. That sucked that I only had 6 health. Ooh. We are dying. The Bard is using his mana. We healed up really nice, though. Oh, boy. Oh, jeez. He's just focused on healing me. All right, take him out. Ouch, man. And he's out of mana now. Oof, brutal. Oh, dang. Look at that crush damage. Oh, that's easy. We got to make this work. All right, so we're definitely grabbing this. Let's see if we can figure out a way. So let me take a snapshot. We're at 359. Can we just add this? Nice and easy. Let's see here. Okay, so we can add it that way. Immediately we have more. Oh, yes. And there it is. Look at that. Look at that. Almost no wasted space, and we gained a ton of stuff. I don't think we can fit this anywhere, and it's pretty weak anyways. Oh, there we go. All right. Unless... No, I was going to say maybe we switch it out for the 40 crush, but nope. We're good. All right, so now we can learn a new ability. Deals damage to the target, applies speed and fury to all allies. But it takes 17 mana. We'll take this. But it takes up a lot of mana, and our Bard is out of mana, so... A little bit worrisome right now, to say the least. The good thing is... Ooh. Kind of sucks, man. They're getting close to killing him, but they don't kill him. All right, our Bard putting in work. There we go. We'll get another shot on him, and then we'll be able to heal right now. There it is. So we're at near full health right there. Oh, we can make this work. Oh, that's pretty good, though. 60 armor. Could I make it work on this character? Could we replace some crappy items like this? 25 health. Gives us a little bit more armor. Keeps our health the same. And it maybe even gives us a little bit more space. But this is really nice. Ooh, so this could replace the staff. All right, we're going to take this, right? Oh, no, it doesn't work. Oh, it does. Perfect. Look at that. Look at that. This character, like all legendaries, purples. I mean, could we do more at this point? And then, of course, we can just go ahead and stick this on this character. And he gets a little bit more attack power, a little bit more defense. Right now, we kind of need better items for our Bard right now. Maybe more mana items would be kind of nice. This gives 4 mana. I wonder if we should add this item. Yeah, let's add this if we can. Can we, though? It's kind of the key at this point. That gives health. That gives just 50 health. But it takes up so few room. I wish there was a way we could fit this, but there just isn't. We'd have to lose the helmet, which gives us mana. Let me take a look. If we were to switch out, pop out, we're probably about the same, right? Yep, the helmet gives us more. Oh, man. Oh, man. Kind of a bummer right now. Let's put this here. Nope, still not enough. All right, we'll just continue to stick with this. But obviously there's a lot of room for improvement on the bard. We can grab a potion, but right now I think this is better. Let's do this and we'll get our bard's mana up. I'm good with that. Let's keep it moving. So our girl in the middle is a lot more buff. I'm hoping she can start taking out people. Look at that. They keep coming close. This is what I was hoping for. And it just didn't happen. And I'm worried about... Oh, geez. This gives us applies speed and fury. All right, let's do this. All right, so they have both speed and fury now. And see, he just used a big attack on a character and it's just a bit of a waste. And he had to heal us. So not great. Our vampirism, though, is carrying us, which is really nice. Ooh. Ooh, I like this. This might be an upgrade over this. I think so. If we take this out, how much vampirism do we lose? Is it stacking? 60% crit damage, though. 32 slash. Oh, but negative 60 crush. So this would be better off on one of these characters that doesn't really do crush. Right? This has 120 armor, and this has crush armor. That crush would be, that armor would be really nice in place of here. But I think what I'm going to do is I want to get our bard a little bit more damage focused. So let's get this on the bard somehow and figure that out. All right, that increases damage quite a bit. We're only losing this. This is like not a big deal to me. Not a big deal at all. So, and it leaves us more room up here. I don't know if this is the best way to go, but it's just the way we'll go for now. Let's keep it going. Keep rocking. We're killing it, guys. Oh, man. Maybe the bard now can take people out. See, that's why. That's what I'm talking about. And that's what I was hoping for. Just giving him that little bit of extra damage is huge. Oh, please take him out. Please take him out. There it is. Perfect. So now we have the perfect 3 combo. We do need the bard to heal, though. There it is. Perfect. He healed himself, it looks like. There it is. Our character, full health. Look at that. Slash damage, which goes really well with what we do. But I don't see me fitting a 5er unless I get rid of some armor. Yeah, I don't see it. Maybe we'll play around, though, see if we can fit this item. This is not too bad of an item. Yeah, let's see if we can fit this sword and see how much attack power that increases us. This thing is massive, though, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit it. All right, so here's what I did, right? I actually took this chest and triple buffed. I mean, in theory, I can put another piece of armor right here, and we just have so much vampirism. I think, can I add this? Okay, so in theory, I can add that. Wait, that reduces my defense? Oh, that's weird. Is that because... Oh, it adds to... Oh, I see. But it makes my vampirism 279. That's kind of strange. Yeah, I mean... Hold on, let me see. If I did that... Oh, I was going to say, can I fit this thing in here? But I cannot fit that in there. Interesting. I don't know. Do I need more vampirism? I mean, I did get a little bit more damage with the acid, right? Lose a little bit of defense, lose a little bit of health. We obviously made our bard a lot weaker health-wise, which is not great. But I'm over here wondering to myself, man, what am I doing over here? As far as... So this gives us a ton of mana. I almost wonder if I should bring this over to our bard. So right now we're kind of just really messing with a lot of different things and trying to understand how some of these things work. And let me take a look here. This is whole tab, okay, and quarter. Okay, so we already know what those abilities do. So Yeah, we're just kind of in a weird spot, but I think I'm happy with this. I think attack power still stays relatively the same, but his vampirism went up a ton. So he could just keep healing like a boss and we don't got to worry about him. So right now we just want our bard now to live. So that's kind of where I'm at. Am I crazy though? Should I even bother like down to just 2 spots with our witch? Just feels like there's not, I mean, maybe I'm just not buffing these things right. And maybe there's some combinations that I'm being kind of an idiot on, but I'm just not sure like if we're helping ourselves messing too much with our character here and doing too much. I mean, I don't think this is perfect or anything, but at this point I kind of don't know what a lot of my items are doing as far as like, you know, like buffing and doing all that stuff. So that's the part that kind of bugs me a little bit, but yeah, we're in a little bit of a problem here just because we kind of weakened our bard, but we should be fine. We'll figure something out here and just get going. I think all I can do is really this. I mean, I'm sure I can do some playing around. Let me see if we did that. No, that doesn't really help us too much. Interestingly enough, I think I could, wow, that sword works. His defense though is so pathetic, and so I'm really worried about him dying. Look at his health. 475 is just bad, but he's an offensive bard with this blade of night, ironically. But it's probably better to keep him as a healer than it is to worry about his offense when the other two are doing so much offense. But I mean, look at that buff. I mean, pretty much a third of his DPS goes up. All right, here's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get rid of this annoying, absolutely annoying staff. And I think it's just better to put the best defensive item, which is just basically this. We're really weak offensively, but we just can't have him dying. So yeah, I think that's kind of where we're at. We just, at the end of the day, we just need better items. I mean, this thing is like, what is this thing? 50, I mean, this is so bad. So our bard needs some love, and hopefully we can get it. We do have an elite enemy up here though. Kind of wonder, and then with deity, dang. That's kind of like not a hard choice. We're going to go up to that elite champion though. So our bard, not in the greatest shape. I don't mind. He's got so much vampirism right now that I don't mind them attacking him now. I'm not even close to worried about it now. As a matter of fact, I hope they keep attacking him here going forward, because we might be in really good shape right now. I mean, look at that. And meanwhile, she's just slapping people. Look at that. And then here it is. Bam. Look at that. Almost back to full. So, I mean, can we complain? Ooh. Look at that bad boy. And so this is exactly the type of item we needed, because now we can try our best to fit this. So let me take a snapshot. 1793, 430 attack power. We're definitely grabbing that. And as much as I love this freaking weapon, I almost just want to get rid of it, because here, we'll do this. But it's driving me kind of nuts. So let's grab this. We're definitely grabbing that. And it's going to go, actually, should it go to our warrior? He has so much health. He just keeps healing now. Maybe you should go to the bard. Can the bard wear this? I'm not sure. Let's find out, I guess. Can he wear this? Wouldn't that be funny? Okay, so he can't wear this. I was like excited. It's not a big deal though. It's not a big deal because I think we can make this work. I don't know how yet, but I'm sure we can make this work. Let's see. We do this. We don't want to lose more offense though. We're already weak, so we need to figure that part out somehow, some way. I don't know how yet. And actually, I just realized. All right, there we go. So in theory, right? I don't know. Let me see. Let me figure this out. All right, so the part that I didn't realize is having all three connected to the necklace is key. So how do we do that? How do we connect all three? Okay, so all three are now connected, right? No, somehow we have less less vampirism because that third one isn't connected. So we have to figure that out. So there we go. So is that connected now? All right, so 252 vampirism is good. But now we got to figure out our weapon situation. Oh, okay. All right. Interesting. All right, so we're not like super improved here. You know? Let me see. Can we do this? Oh, okay, we can. Oh, wait a second. Wait, what happened? Oh, we can't do that. Oh, geez. I got all excited. No, I was thinking to myself, can we move this down? But we can't. So that way we can put this in here. So close, but something gets sacrificed in that exchange, which is too bad. If only. If only. If only. Even this right here wouldn't work. So interestingly, I can do this. I can go there. And I can take this, which just gives me acid damage, chaos. Doesn't do too much, but it does fill in the hole. Gives me a little bit of dodge, a little bit of chaos. Doesn't really do a whole lot, actually. Doesn't even really raise my damage all that much either. I guess at least it fits, but I guess we'll be on the lookout for another 4 like this rusty edge. But this is maybe the best we're at right now. And we get a lot of armor, a lot of health. Hopefully we continue to be kind of the main thing. Now we can put this back on him. And that's going to be very helpful. All right. This is kind of where we're at. 50 health versus crush damage. We have one little 4. This is kind of the best we can come up with. Kind of sucks. Our bard continues to kind of get screwed, but ultimately this is where I finally landed at. Not too bad. Yeah, this sword was kind of a waste. It's just such an awkward item. It's just terrible. And shockingly, man, I can't fit this. I wish I could. I really wish I could. I'm not even bothering with this character right over here, ironically. 2 slots is just brutal. Yeah. All right. Let's go. Let's keep it going, man. I could be here all day trying to play Tetris. It's tough. But we are going to face this elite character. Let's see where we're at. He's got a lot of health, man. Holy crap. Everyone's almost full health, though, which is good. I hope he attacks our main guy. That's my hope right now. I'm going to go ahead and hit him with this. Bit of a mana drain. But it buffs everyone else up. All right, while this is happening, I'm actually gonna restore 5 mana because I can. Oh, okay, we're all getting hit. That's not good. All right, we need to start taking them out now. There we go. Oh, okay, good. I don't mind him getting hit ever, and that was easy. That was super easy. All right, so the aura effects of this has 60 health and 20 thorns. Aura is only active on the bottom side. So this would have to go on the bottom. Armor, if it's divine armor, that means, and this gives acid damage. So I'm not sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, again, where are we fitting? This is a staff, right? In theory, the staff would have to go to one of these 2 characters. Dodge is nice on this character. I guess we'll try and fit it on her. I mean, it can easily fit, right? I mean, we have the spot for it right here, right? Nope. Oh, we can't fit this here. Oh, so this is a strictly witch item. Is that right? Oh, it does. It says witch on the bottom. The bottom says warrior. So basically the rich get richer while our bard is still struggling. That's basically what this came down to. It does say universal. Now I see that. I didn't realize that before. Now I do. So all these items are witch items, huh? This is a universal item, interestingly enough. The Road of Mossy Gem. Acid damage, chaos. I don't think there's any way to fit this. I just don't. This is a witch item. This is a universal item. But she's already buffed up. This isn't that big of an item. Can we fit it right here? Ooh. Let's do it. So in theory, can we do this? Oh my God. And bam, baby. Holy crap. Yet another divine staff though. What am I supposed to do with that? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Can we replace the staff? Is this even better than this? Let me take a look. We have other things here. All witch items. I mean, this isn't going to work because it gets rid of because it's a 3 right at the top, right? So that would cut into this. So shockingly, I don't think I can fit this. It has so much damage though. I don't know. There's just nothing we can do about it. This is a nice little item, high health. And this is a very awkward item. This, we're not getting rid of this. It's got too much health. This gives a lot of mana, but we never have any mana problems with her. But it just makes kind of a more complicated situation complicated. If we were to do this, let's do some housekeeping. I don't even know what's better between these two. This is a universal item. Honestly, she loses so much health. With this, what happens if we were to give just that 220? Interesting. All right, we're finally getting rid of that staff. It's been driving me bonkers for the longest time. We're in a definitely conundrum here as to how to do this. Essentially, I'm not moved. I feel like, yeah, this affects 3 weapons. Yeah, this whole setup I have here is just too good. Like, it's completely surrounded by 3 weapons. So, just too good. Right now, I only see fitting this hood. I don't see fitting anything else. It's just not, this staff, as much as I wish I can happen, it's not going to happen. So, we're going to take this, and we're going to try to figure out how to make this helm essentially work. There we go. Defense went up a lot. There it is. So our defense just goes up quite a bit, which is not a bad thing. And I guess now we can we start? No, these are all witch items. Sadly, all witch items, so we can't give it to our bard who's just desperate for some loot. So desperate at this point. It's kind of insane. But it is what it is. Just keep it going. All right, we're moving on. I guess we're sacrificing mana. I accept, as always. Let's see what we get. Oh man, a legendary ring with insane effects here. 200 health, 100 armor, and 49 vampirism. Takes up 4 slaughter. Oh boy. All right. This has gotten so complicated though. Oh man. All right. So it's just a full-blown defensive item at this point, which I don't know. Let's see what we can do here. If I take this away, will this make a difference here? I guess we're going to take this item no matter what. So it just buffs, right? So we have a little bit less. So we need to find a way to make this ring work, but that's going to be kind of difficult. All right. So this ring, I mean, it's not really doing much. So I guess we can use it over here, right? In theory. It's not doing much over here, ironically, either. There we go. So the ring's doing some buffing over here, and we get a lot more health. I'm not sure what's... Oh, I see. So it needs to be linked to weapons. Interesting. I'm okay with this. The bard needs a lot more health. He needs a lot more everything. He gets a little bit more vampirism. Yeah, this is perfect. And it buffs 2 weapons. I wish it could buff 3 though. Is that not possible? Can we not make this thing buff? There we go. We got even more defense. And we even save up a little bit more room. Okay, look at that. So I have managed to bring up our defenses double on the bard. We just have a lot of awkward spaces though. And look at this. If only. If only. Not that it matters. That's not a great item, but still. We have so many awkward situations because of this like freaking saxophone that takes up 3 slots. But I'm trying to figure out if there's a different way. They all have to connect to that ring. Okay, that makes maybe a little... Nope. See, we just can't figure this out right now. Just so many awkward spots here. But let's just roll with that. And we have room for a lot more things that we can add to this. If only. Let me take a look at... What if we were to get rid of this giant thing up here? Alright, I'm making an executive decision. We're going to get rid of that friggin' sword. It's been driving me kind of insane for the longest time. I mean, can we just keep... Let me see. What if we do this? This. They're all touching. No, that's not going to work. I mean, this is super awkward, but in theory, couldn't we buff yet another weapon? Look at that. Look at that. That's crazy. In theory, a weapon. This is a staff. I mean, look at that. And so we're kind of like, yeah, we're like full-blown weapons here. Surrounded. I mean, this doesn't really help us too much because we don't do any crush damage. All right, there we go. So again, we're still awkward, but I mean, our health just improved tenfold. So we'll live a lot longer now going forward. Maybe I was gonna say maybe the bard can do a little bit of damage, but yeah, he does a little bit. Does a little bit. Not too bad. We'll take it. We'll take it. Oh my god, that dodge is the worst thing that could have happened. Our witch is going down right now. Not great. The bard is so gassed up right now as far as defense is. Alright, he healed the full. I mean, please keep attacking my warrior. Oh man, witch is going down. We're gonna take him out. Oh, that damage the witch just did. There we go. Now the bard's no longer a pushover. Really happy about that. Ooh, look at that. Cursed twig. That is a good item. This staff is really nice as well, but I just don't know if we're going to be able to fit it. Unless, is the staff an upgrade over this? Or is it the same staff? Oh, it's the exact same staff as that. It is a universal staff. It could be an upgrade over some of the stuff over here, which is the fascinating part. Maybe in that sense, we should just take it. Because, well, this seems okay. Yeah, maybe we'll grab this. So 1670, 108. And if we were to get rid of this ridiculous... Let me see, this ridiculous sword. Let's see what happens here. Oh, we can't. Oh my goodness, because it's so awkward. Oh, jeez. I was really hoping. Let me see if we get rid of the sword. All right, see, that touches right there. Funny enough. This touches that. Oh, we have less defense right now because we have to put this last one up. And there it is. Okay, cool. So we did get a little bit more offense, I think. Question mark? I mean, I mean the random sword that's just going in. Sadly it can't connect to the ring. But yeah, that is technically better. So we made that work somehow, some way. A little bit more offense for the bard. We are going to face now pretty much the biggest elite enemy of this map. We are almost dead and we have no potions. So I'm a little bit worried. Here's what we're going to do. Let's just blow our mana. Let's do it. We're going to blow our mana right here. She's putting in work. He got healed up, which is great. We're going to do another assault strike. Oof. He might go down. Oh, we did not need him to dodge. That was worst case scenario. Oh. And there it is. All right. Legendary ring. It affects only weapons. Crit damage 21 order. I'm not crazy about that ring. This only affects armor. And that is fascinating. We're going to definitely take this. Dodge. Negative crit, though, kind of sucks. But this might be a good little piece for the bard, maybe? Question mark? No? Affects weapons. And this affects... See, this gives acid damage. Do we need... Oh, we do need acid damage. Dang. In theory, all we can, I think, do is... Alright, we're going to take this. Right? Or... If we took this, can we buff our 2 weapons? Because we don't really care about mana. Right? We don't care about mana. And but his crit is already poopy cake. We just can't fit it. I think it's got to be the neck. And I think it's got to go to the witch. All right, let's go with the neck. That was a tough choice, though. And this, another witch item. The rich continue to get richer at this point. It says it's only, the aura is only active at the top. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The witch gets richer. This right now seems to be a better thing to me than this. So I'm down to do this. So we're going to take this. And yeah, this just gives mana. He hasn't had a mana problem. So we'll roll with this, I think. There it is. Is that going to buff everything below it? And there it is. So our defense went up so much more. And we haven't even tried to add this neck, which I did want to do. Let me see what happens. Nope, defense drops too much. Can we fit this neck somewhere, or are we screwed? I think this neck has no space. No spot. No spot whatsoever. Let me put this neck back. Yeah, there's no area for it. I think it's completely screwed. There we go. Put that back. So yeah, I just don't see, in theory, so this neck is buffing our health, which is great. But I mean, I guess if we sacrifice more power, but even then, I mean, gives us crit, affects armor, we lose crit. And we gave initiative and chaos, which we don't really care about on this character, right? Let me take a look. So chaos gives the effectiveness of curses. Yeah, so this is basically a witch item. And we have no way of giving this to our witch, as unless divine ring here, unless we get rid of this ring. Nope. That makes us completely worse offensively. That makes us worse offensively. That makes us worse. So there's absolutely nothing we can do. We cannot use this neck as much as we wish we could. But on the bright side, we are completely... I think we're just going to start dumping items here at this point. So let's do that, just in case we end up losing. So we'll take all this stuff. And now we have this hood. We don't need it. That was an easy one to get rid of. And so now all of these items are going to help us if we end up dying. Our witch is almost dead, so we'll go do this and we'll get her healed up. In the academy, I was a miracle, almost a living deity. How many people died while you proved it? Enough. Convenient word. Why do these two hate each other? I'm not trying to make it convenient, but there's very little in it. And as I can see, you prefer to keep your dead close, as you should. It helps you stay careful. All right. Let's heal her up. That should be a huge boon. And we're pretty much headed to the third one now. A spiked abdomen that increases Sentinel's armor and thorn. We don't need that. Greatly increases the Sentinel health and armor. All right, we'll just take this. As we head now into the third tier, though, and I'm excited because this is as far as I have ever truly have made it. So this should be fascinating. We are a little bit low on mana, but I'm not too worried about that. Oh, completely new enemies. Any chance we can two-shot? There we go. All right, well, that happens then. Let's restore some mana. Oh, and just like that, could we be any more powered up? So we have 2 items here, both universal. This gives mana order. I kind of hate them both, truthfully. I don't know if we can use this. Vampirism is already really high for our bard, 273. What the heck? That's insane. That is insane. Crit damage, though, takes a hit, but we gain 50 order. What if we did this? Is this a buff? Nope. Shockingly, it is not a buff. I thought maybe that would be better than that chest, and it's not. And is this considered a weapon? It is. Okay, so what if we did this? Oh, because of the awkwardness of this ability, we can't fit this, right? Oh, there we go. 1720. Is that better? It is, right? Let's see. It is. All right. So if we switch these 2 out, do we save anything by this, though? We don't really... Trying to think. Is there any way we can get clever? No. No. All right. Well, we gain a little bit more defense. And that makes a lot of sense. So we'll just dump this. And we'll keep it going. All right. So we are trying to continue to move up. We are going to get some potions, which is good. I guess we will... Training would be nice. Blacksmith. What does the blacksmith do? Let's go up in this. Let's go to training because a new ability would be nice. The way our witch does damage is pretty insane. All right, I'm going to continue to restore mana. We might as well. I mean, these 2 are doing all the work. Yeah, look at this. I mean, what a luxury. This far into the run to be able to do this. All right, so this affects armor. It's just a 4-piece. It's nice and simple. Man, this is a nice little... Ooh, look at this. This is a lot. This is a lot. Oh, man. This is a lot of stuff. Health and armor and crit for so little real estate. How do we not try to fit that? Can we fit this anyway? Look at that. We made room. If only this could switch the other way. There's got to be a way to fit this item. I have no clue how, but we got to figure it out. We got to figure it out. I guess... Would this work? No, it's so awkward, man. Is this considered a weapon? It's considered an armor piece. Jesus Christ, I'm going to sit here all day for hours just trying to figure out. If only, look at this. If only we could reverse it. All right, we're going to take this because I just can't fit a square neck. And we're going to see if I'm going to see if I can make this thing work because it's so much defense. Look at this. It, in theory, it might be better than something else. No, not better than that. All right, so I was thinking about this. This is why you don't throw everything out like I did earlier. So here's what we're going to do. This is the fun part. I'm going to actually swap out Armor of the Bark that takes up so much room, and we're going to stick this bad boy in. Right? I think that increases. Am I crazy? Right? 1863. Okay, so it's actually less defense. But look how much more room now we have to add something else. That's not going to fit, but now we have like the ability to improve so much here. And if we can actually attach another armor piece, in theory, we can increase our vampirism even more. So let's stick with this. This is a lot less real estate, and big thing, we get more crit. So I'm loving that item. Let's keep it going. See if we can get another ability here. I'm excited about this. Oh, okay, so we got to roll. And absolutely, we're gonna go after this. Crush damage. This should be easy to roll, I think. 12, yep. Nice and easy, and there it is. And he just got buffed up the crapper, dude. We are good to go. Look at that. Is that a one-shot? Oh my god. So close. All right, I'm gonna restore mana. dead. And that didn't do anything. Oh my god, we are like killing this. Look at that. So this gives acid, initiative, and dodge. This gives health and vampirism. And it's got to affect armor. Ooh, what do we take? Can she fit this by chance? She's a weapon. Makes me wonder, man. If we could fit this on the witch, I bet we could even, in theory. It's a 4. Oh, that's so... But could we... Oh, man. What do I do? He doesn't do acid... Oh, he does do acid damage. All right, let's figure this out. I'm going to take this out. So real quick, let me take a snapshot. 127 and 1720. We are going to take this, though, ironically. Yeah. So 14. All right, so we are completely buffed. Completely buffed this way. But the thing about that is now I think we can just stick this here, right? No, this just is a flat out downgrade in all aspects. No, it gives us more attack power, doesn't it? How is this adding this to the... Oh, because we lose crush damage. Oh my god, that's actually really surprising. So this is just a flat out downgrade all around. That's crazy, man. All right, so what if we did this? So this is 145, 170. All right, so that gives us more attack power. And in theory, can we use this? Oh my god, how do we keep going down? Because we lose slash damage. How strange. All right, we got some awkward items that keep giving us negative. But all right, we have a lot more room now to play with, though, across all our characters. And I'm excited. Get a little bit more damage. Obviously, now we don't really have to worry about health as much, so we're going to go with the 150 mana, which is huge. That's a really easy choice. This has been a long run, man. I'm excited. Oof. Look at that. Almost a one-shot again. We're going to start attacking now. Look at that. One shot. One shot. I mean, this is just easy sauce right now. Oh my god. Unless they keep dodging us. Ugh. Oh my god. How does it keep dodging? There we go. Perfect. All right. How about something that doesn't give us negative crush? What are all these items? I hate them all, man. I hate all of these items. Why? A rare staff. It's universal. Ugh. All right. I don't want negative armor. 50 health, 24 mana, 18 initiative. Our warrior is kind of slow. All right. Let's go chaos. Let's go with this. Does not excite me, though, for the record. So 534, 1824. Let's see what happens if we do all that. Does that even buff us? Barely, right? But we just lose offense? Okay, we barely lose any offense doing this, and we gain a little bit of defense, but these two items are not working out, so we need more things. All right, let's plan this out. Looking a little bit further, I wouldn't mind this. That always seems to have good stuff. And I think that's the way we're going. We see the blacksmith chest. All right, we're going to go this way. Right now, this has been easy mode for some reason. Ooh, not a one-shot there. One thing that's a lot better, though, is his mana. 81 mana is definitely a lot more mana to play with. Look at that, down to one guy. I mean, everyone's at full health. We're kind of rolling on easy mode right now, to say the least. We just became OP. Oh, I like that. I think it's going to be kind of an obvious... Though this is like a flat-out DPS upgrade. But I think we have to take that item, right? Yeah, look at that. Because then we can buff yet another item over here. All right, that was easy. Right? Oh, no. Oh, everything's always a 4. Every time. Ironically, losing this is not a big deal. But now we save all that. All right. Oh, man. Too funny. This thing right here is also useless. Can we just talk about that for a second? Like, look at that. We barely lose. Like, we have so much room to play with. It's just not even funny. I mean, in theory, we can get rid of this. Ah, geez. All right. So, ironically, leveling up this is more... I just wish there was a better way. There's got to be a better way. Let's see if we can stack these better somehow. All right. Look at that. Okay. Now, I think we had this weapon right here. 1620. All right. Look at all that room. So, like, this is perfectly set up, and we gave ourselves tons of room everywhere else. So, we don't really need... I mean, this weapon being awkward is really frustrating, but... Let me see. Can we put it? We can't put it there. I mean, we could put it here. And then obviously we have more weapons to put here. We'll just do this. Very little offensive power there, but a lot more defensive power. Yeah, we have a lot of items to replace. I think that's kind of the thing that I'm coming away with right now. We have a lot of items we can replace. I mean, even over here, we're not perfect. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I don't mind getting right now. That would make a big difference. All right, these look kind of new. These potheads. Potheads, essentially. All right. This does, all right. Combat readiness. All right, let's go. This isn't going to kill them, though. Here, I'm going to just go straight for this guy. Let's just take him out. Oh, my God. That was worst case scenario. That was worst case scenario. She just wasted an attack. We're going to attack with him now. Let's just attack so we can keep ourselves healed up. All right, I guess we're attacking the guy in the middle. Oh, man, he's got a lot of health. Oof, it's so nice to have our bard do a lot of damage. Oh, my God. You've got to be kidding me. All right, there we go. Oh, another dodge. A lot of dodging right now is just killing us. All right, that should be it. Oh, nope. Everyone at full health, though. Relatively full mana. He keeps healing or something. Crazy. There we go. Holy crap. All right. A flat out 5. A 5er right here. It's got to be the staff. Because that's just a really friendly item. I don't know if we can fit it. That's kind of the key. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Is this a specific... Oh, it's a specific witch item. Oh, geez. I didn't know that. Did not know that. Let's see what happens if we put this in. Right there. Oh, it's not going to work because it needs to be touching. Oof. Alrighty. Oh, I got all excited for this item, only to realize it was only a witch item. I did not look like I should have. Yeah, there's no way we can fit this thing. Unless... hold on, let me see. So this does 275. Is this an upgrade? Oh, let's go. Oh, shoot. All right, look at that. For the first time since like the beginning of the game, we have an avenue to upgrade the witch, which we didn't have before. I'm trying to wonder if there's anything else. Could this work over here? Oh, no, it can't. I got excited there for a second. It's the same issue. 148. Let me double check to make sure this isn't an upgrade. Okay, yep. All right. Well, and then over here, I don't know if any of these items are an upgrade. So for example, So let me see. This puts me at 533, 547. All right, so kind of a small little upgrade over here. But again, plenty of things we can upgrade. And then this gives us a flat forwarder. So right there, perfect. Look at that. There you go. Well done. Well done. We might have another roll here. Oh, this is for the bard. All right, so we got to go after that. The other items are not even worth it. Even if we won those items, they wouldn't be worth it. Ooh, extra roll. There it is. Let's go. Holy moly, though. How do we make this work? All right. Can it work? I think it could work this way. Perfect. So it says item cannot be rotated. Double bonuses from blacksmith gems. Yeah, this isn't going to buff anything, I don't think. Am I crazy? But on the bright side, again, we have a lot of room to do a lot of things. So, good stuff. Bard just got buffed yet again. We are getting some good buffs, man. All right, this is where we're definitely sacrificing some mana. All right, another necklace. It's an armor necklace with damage modifiers. That is good for our bard, correct? Real quick, what happens if I do this? Okay. Our damage goes up, but our health plummets. What? If we do this, this gives rid of... This would buff only 2 pieces of armor, but our offense goes up quite a bit. I think this might be the play. Hold on. So we do this, gives us 1838. I mean, we literally lose nothing. But then this buffs only 1 piece of armor, actually, because this is a weapon. But in theory, couldn't we stick a piece of armor in here? Oh, of course. So in theory, we could stick a piece of armor here. 610. There it is. Look at that. So here we just buffed everything. And that buffs those 2 items. That buffs those 2 items. And we have all full-blown armor buffs. I'd almost wonder if we got rid of some of the weapons down here and we just built around both these necklaces on the southern. If we can maybe come out with better offense than we could here. Because, I mean, think about it for a second. And we don't have enough armor pieces to do it. But if we got rid of all this and we shifted some of this stuff down here. No, never mind. It's going to be too awkward. All right. But at least now we kind of have a upgrade path that we didn't have before. So it works out. And we barely have any wasted space. So good stuff. And let's go. Let's do it. The crazy part is we have full-blown items that can fit in slots with our characters. I love now that when they take away my armor, it doesn't mean jack crap. I'm wondering if we should try one-shotting one of these guys, man. Let's just take them out. Probably maybe a little bit waste of our attack power, but that's all right. All right, so now both these characters have vampirism, so we need to take them out. Since we're attacking the guy in the middle, let's do that. Oof. That's the only bad thing. Our physical damage isn't doing a whole lot, and they're healing up. Oh, man, no dodges. Dead. Our witch is losing some mana. Not great. I hope she calms it down a little bit. Yeah, my character here is just not in danger of anything right now. Perfect. And here we go. All right, all right, all right. Look at that helm. This would be a huge upgrade over this. Like a huge upgrade because it has so much health, but this just adds vampirism and damage and it affects armor. Right now, I'm looking at the hat. And then, of course, in theory, we could take this necklace and it would upgrade this, but that's kind of useless. So we're going to take the helm. I think the helm fits better here. Call me crazy. Let's find out. Yep. everything just got buffed, right? With this. No, we lose a little bit of health, but we gain a lot more defense. That's fine. I can live with that. And then in the meantime, we can just put this over here. He doesn't even have a lot of armor. But his defense goes up just a slight bit. Not a whole lot, but that's all right. But we're still doing well. Happy about this. Let's keep it going. And I mean, I guess we're going to just take a potion. Take the mana potion. We haven't been stocked on potions this whole time, which has been hilarious. All right, we got some new characters I haven't seen before. We just one-shotted something. Oh my god. That is insane. All right. Of course, the Bard misses. We're just become a completely OP at this point. And we're going to have to, at this point, start looking at raising the difficulty, I think. Bard did its thing. And bam. Just too easy. Too easy. Crush damage. That might be better than, yeah, I think this will be a nice little upgrade. This isn't a whole lot. Let's see if we can use this. Can we upgrade some stuff here? Let's find out. My thing is putting this item on this guy. So right now my offense is at 678. Oh man. Trying to figure this out. That handle making things super awkward right now. Super awkward. Well, in theory, no, we already had it set up that way though, right? We had it set up backwards. I was gonna say, because in theory it's just this and then this. We already had that set up right here, 678. All right, as much as I'm trying to make that work, it's just not working. It is just not wanting to work. Let me see. My offense goes up quite a bit and my defense barely goes down. So we'll just increase the Bard's damage. But yeah, and I mean, in theory, we still have this top spot up here too. So kind of have to keep all that in mind. I don't know if this makes any sort of difference. We lose a little bit of defense. No, not worth it. Not worth it, but we're good to go. All right. So we have a new ability, deals slash damage to the target based on armor reserve. I love this because some people have some insane shield. So I love that. And we are going to get to the elite enemy up here. And he is he going to be the last one? Oh no, we have a long way to go before we get to the final boss. Let's keep this going. This run is just excellent. All right. Wow. When do we get to attack? Holy crap. What was that? Holy crap. All right. Let's attack this guy. Let's hope they all focus alongside me. Nope, they didn't. That's not great. Oh, man. Okay. We are actually taking a crap ton of damage. And they are not focusing like they should be. I'm going to take him out. If they take him out, we'll be able to heal back up again. Yeah, we should be good. We should absolutely be good here. There we go. That hurt a little bit. Mana Chaos, it's only a witch item. And this gives a crap ton of health. Can I fit that on the Bard who's been desperate for some items? Not really. Not really. Well, no. No. This is a really awkward item. And I think the witch I had said that there was some room for improvement, but yeah, I don't see it here either. Yeah, I don't see me improving. Every item here extremely awkward. Sadly. I mean, unless I switch the staff out. Nope, because this is buffed by the ring. And unless I were to put it right here. But I don't think that's worth it. That's 275. This is 275. These are all positives plus dodge. So yeah, I don't see us fitting this in any way, shape, or form, which sucks. This is a really nice item. That amount of health is game changing. And this is just completely useless, I think. We just can't do anything with that legendary helmet. I wish we could. All right, we're just going to take it and we're going to destroy it and just keep it going. That was the first time I've had a little bit of danger in a while, though. They got me my health down to half. We are going to do this. We'll sacrifice some mana. And we get another necklace that has insane stats. Holy moly. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Look at the amount of armor this thing has. All right, this has to be used somehow, some way. Worst case, in theory, we can put it here and it buffs that. In theory, also, I think we can put it here and it buffs that armor. Our real only armor character is this one. And here, I guess in theory, we can do this. We lose some offense, right? Quite a bit, actually. But we gain a lot of defense, right? Look at that. I mean, so we lose about 70 attack power, but we gain so much defense because it's buffing 2 pieces of armor. This is only buffing 1 piece of armor. And it kind of goes back to my thought process on finding maybe a way to surround these necklaces with more armor than weapons. But that's been hard because we need more smaller pieces of armor. Let me see if we can figure that out. All right, this is what I've settled on. I honestly have been at this for so long, I don't even remember if this is even better than what I know. I had about 680, but I know I have a lot more defense now. So here, real quick, let me try something. So 550, 3175. What happens if I do this? Oh, okay, the exact same. Go figure. Who knew? Who knew the exact same thing? Well, that makes sense, right? That makes a lot of sense. So we have a lot less damage, but a lot more defense, a lot of health, a lot of armor. I mean, a lot of stuff. So we'll see what we can do with this. We are not using this. I'd love to get a way to figure out how to get this going. But it's just such an awkward item. And we did switch out this weapon for that one dagger that we have down here. This used to be on that weapon over there, used to be on the bard. We put this in here. Not sure how much better that is. It basically, he lost a little bit of attack power and he gained just a little bit of crit and crit damage, which I'm okay with. So kind of a small sacrifice, but here we go. We got an elite enemy now and he's got a ton of armor. So that means what we're going to do here is we're going to hit him with the shield cleave. Oh, nice. That did a crap ton of damage. He's doing a lot of health. There we go. So he's out of armor. I guess, are we hitting him with basic attacks now? We're going to hit him with basic attacks. I am a little bit worried as he gets lower in health. But so far, we're doing all right. Doing big damage on him. Oof, that hurt a little bit. Not too bad, though. Pretty easy. We have another witch item. Oh, man. Can we fit that at all? And it does affect... sees double bonuses from blacksmith gems. And then we have a... ooh. That necklace is pretty nice. That necklace could potentially be maybe an upgrade. Could it? Over this? Like, wow. Is it? It might be, shockingly. Like, unless I'm supposed to care about chaos. I just don't see how I can fit... This is well, it is a weapon-based character. That is interesting. That is interesting. If we could somehow make this buff this, but I just don't know how I do that at this point. I almost want to see if I can make this work because it is bringing a ton of damage and it'd be nice to have her buffed. And this honestly would be a very marginal upgrade. So let's see if we can make this work. I don't know if we can or not, but we're going to try. Oh, and there it is. And again, more witch stuff. I mean, we just picked up that, which is kind of lame. So we're stuck with that no matter what. This has a ton of vampirism, ironically. This could be a buff. Maybe. It's got worse health and dodge than this. And better vampirism. So I guess it would matter about like what I would want No, yeah, it's worse. So it's just a worse helm. So this thing is essentially useless in my mind. Unless, let me see. All right, I think we're finally just going to get rid of this giant item. It's just takes up too much space. Let me see. This buffs weapons, so I just don't see... I mean, in theory, we could maybe stick the dagger in here. That's a 4-star. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because we do have this dagger right here. And this is a witch item, though. All right, let's find out. 272, 1000 is our baseline. Let's see what happens if we mess with some stuff. All right, here's the funny part. So I gave myself way more damage, and I am completely sacrificed all my health. Which is really funny right now. I don't think there's any way... Like, this is just what I came up with. Like, could I do this any better? No, I think this just turns out kind of like... Who? I think essentially my bard, right? Like, or even to a degree, my warrior, where we have one central item in the middle, which is this ring. And everything is centered around this ring. And yeah, that's just... Yeah, it's just kind of where we're at right now. All right, let me take this away. Let's see what happens if we change this up a bit. Essentially, what I've noticed is these items right here. This hammer, this staff are so awkward. And they make life so difficult that it just turns into this weirdness, right? It's just kind of what happens. So, let me see. We got that. All right. So we have more offense here. My thing is I'm trying to fit this piece of armor, which I think we were at 275, 1000. So we're barely better. If anything, we're worse now because I don't think I can fit anything else. Ironically. Okay. So, nope. Nope. We're not much better, sadly. We're actually worse here than we were before. I mean, this is kind of what I've come up with. We maybe have close to double the power at the cost of a little bit of defense. I kind of hate it, though. I really do. I'm trying to figure out maybe a different way. I mean, that gives us a lot more if we just keep it this way and we just get rid of this ridiculously awkward weapon. That makes kind of a big difference there. I mean, maybe we can add something like this, and there we go. So we have a lot more offense. So I think we did improve. I guess at this point it's figuring out what item we could put here. That'll make the biggest difference. 431, 925. Oops. Let me see what happens if we put this. That's probably the best item. Yep. And that's probably what we're going to end up at. And it's not the best. And we don't really give ourselves any room for anything else. It's just kind of the best. We have this getting 2 pieces of armor. We have this getting 3 weapons. Yeah, I mean, in theory... Oh, there we go. All right. There, I didn't see that. And there we go. So we're much improved when we're down to 1. Okay, there we go. I don't think this character can get any better at this point. I think we are done. Yeah, I think we have more power, more damage, more everything, and we're good to go. So, yep, that's about it. I think this character's cooked, and it's finished, and good to go. All right, let's go. Oh my goodness. The thing is, the character is down on mana, but hopefully she should be doing a lot more damage, I think. Honestly, I don't even remember where we started her at, so go figure. All right, there we go. Corruption, nice and high. I think what I'm going to do here is let's just continue to get our mana back up. We need her mana back up too. We do have 2 mana potions, so I guess we'll just wait. We're not really in a hurry right now. She keeps using her mana, sadly. And there it is. We get a thing that can affect armor, fortitude, and thorns. What is fortitude? What the heck is fortitude? I don't even know what that is. What the heck is that? Does anybody have fortitude in this? Is that like the other character? And this is just a ring that affects weapons. At this point, I don't really have room for any of this. So we'll grab the ring. But there's not much we can do at this point. This affects weapons. We have a couple of weapon characters, but not enough to where this ring would make any sense to use it. To be honest. I mean, I guess at the sacrifice of health, right? We could, in theory, but that's about it. So we'll just keep it going. This could have something really good. Let's find out. The Bard with a Divine Jacket has mana, initiative, and then you get initiative and order. I'm honestly not feeling this. This has thorns, and this is a flute. It's a universal. I wonder what kind of shape this is. I don't see this working right here. It's not that great. I would like the mana. I mean, it's a good thing. I just don't know how it's gonna work. We don't really have the room for it, unless I'm just trying to trade. I think we're just gonna grab this flute. This should be really, really easy. Yep, too easy. Flute. Oh, that's an awkward item. That's a really awkward item. Actually, it's not too bad, but certainly not an item we can use. Well, let me see. What happens if we do this? No. Sadly, not an upgrade. Could have been nice. Could have been nice if it was. We just lose too much stuff. It's probably more for this character. Is this considered a weapon? It is. Let me see if we were to... It's really funny. Let me see. Let's see if we can figure this out. So can we fit the flute here? Yeah, okay. So, oh wow, really? Oh dang, I was not expecting that. So we actually lose damage using the flute. Wow, did not see that coming. I did not see that coming. Oh my god, look at that. And the whole time we had an upgrade right here. All right, so the poison thing is a much better upgrade. So the flute is just, we'll keep the item, but it's useless, which is too bad. We're close to the boss. We're getting there. All right, baby. Should we keep getting our mana or should we kill things? Let's kill things. Let's wait towards the end and see if we can get our mana up. Ooh. All right. They're barely just taking down our armor, which is funny to me. I mean, look at that heal. I just wish we could two-shot it. We're so close. All right, we're down to the last character. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just heal myself. Or get the mana up. I wish we can get his mana up. I'm just going to keep it going. All right, there we go. Oh, another one of these desert helmets, which are really good. I'm a huge fan of that. I don't think we can make this weapon work. Can we? Why isn't it not the other way? Is there no way to reverse? Because this thing would be amazing. 48 slash. I mean, this would be a flat out upgrade if we could fit it. We could even fit this, and this would give us 4% more crit, putting us at 36. Might even be better than the 24 slash. Gives us more armor and a little bit more health. I feel like we can make this item work somehow. Maybe somewhere we can make it work. I'm not sure where. I mean, this character, like I've said before, is cooked. This is an interesting item, though. It's definitely made me think. We'll grab this bad boy, though, and we'll see if we can make this cook. Ooh, what I didn't think about is this. So this is buffing armor. If we do this, and there it is. Look at that. And we just increased everything. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Boom. Oh, down to one slot. Look at that. Look at this. The only person suffering is the Bard. Look at that. That is incredible. I think we're pretty much GG at this point on this character. Holy crap, though. And the good thing about this is we'll grab the mana pot. We can grab this and then we can just fill up our witch. And we're going to have to because we're getting to an elite character. Actually, maybe not. Maybe we'll hold off a little bit. Good dodge. Love to see it. They're all high armor characters, so we're just going to do a shield cleave. There we go. Nice. Gave them all vampirism. I guess what we'll do is we'll do second wind. We'll recover our mana. Ooh, keep stacking that vampirism is a little bit rough. In the meantime, let's go ahead and hit this guy. Hopefully the bard can kill him. Easy. Too easy. I'm going to heal up. There it is. We're full mana. And I'm guessing he'll be two-shotted here. Not a big deal. Never even took off our armor. Perfect. Oh boy. Look at that thing. Look at this thing. 350. Is this better than this? Am I nuts? Am I crazy? This is an upgrade, right? Right? Oh my god. All right, we got to make room for it. I think we're going to take this because this is actually not bad, believe it or not. I bet we can make this thing work somewhere. But we need to just kind of get rid of things right now. We're definitely going to get rid of that flute, so let's do that. And let's just kind of stack things up this way. Will this fit? Okay, so let's see if we can make this work. Why isn't this like not letting me? Oh, is it class specific? Oh no. Oh, it's a witch. Oh, I screwed up, man. I didn't realize it was witch specific. So it's not better than this. Oh, that sucks. Unless, nope. Oh, I gotta read, man. That's all right. I'm pretty sure the other items weren't game changing. That sucks. I gotta read better. I gotta read a lot better. I got all excited thinking that was armor for our main guy. Oh, okay, here we go. Mini boss. He's got a shiz ton of armor, so we're gonna go straight into cleave. We're gonna just keep trying to take down his armor. The good thing is that curse penetrates. Just gonna keep attacking that shield. We're still really good on armor. Just kind of universally hit us. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and let's get her mana up. All right, I don't think we did a lot of damage there. I think he's attacking our main guy. Oh, easy. Not a big deal. All right, let's actually read who these go to. So this goes to the bard. And it affects instruments, gives mana, vampirism, and order. It is a weapon. I don't know if we could... Actually, maybe could we make this work? No, this is buffing 4 items, guys. Explain to me how I... Explain to me how I fit this. There's just no way. It's like perfect. I just don't see it. And then we have this right here, which in theory could replace this. Gives a lot of health. I just don't see that, though. I wouldn't mind the mana, and the vampirism would be really nice. This gives mana and order. This gives initiative and order. Kind of a tough choice here, but I don't even know if I can use either one right now. If I had a shot at maybe using one, I guess it would be this. But even then, I'm not feeling good about it. All right, let's do this because I have a thought. What if we do this? So, okay, I'm not even going to look at this junk. Give me a second, damn it. Give me a second. So, here, let me do this. Can we not... Here, I'm just going to... I don't want to destroy things if I don't have to yet. Okay. Oh, wait, what happened? Oh my god. Okay. Can we move this sword? Here, real quick. So we're at 176. And I want to see if we can move... Can we move this and this? Oh, okay. Surprisingly, that didn't give me what I was hoping for. That was my thought process, and it failed. So we're still worse. Oh, geez. That was my game plan. I don't have another game plan. That was it. That was the game plan. Am I crazy? Oh, geez. Oh, man. Wait a second. Are we sure that's not better? 148. That is better, right? Take away this. 150. Yeah, that's better. I don't even know. I'm going to have to go back and look at the tape. I think it's slightly a little bit more damage, but that's kind of my thought. Yep. So it's buffing 4 weapons. We still have room for the 3rd. Obviously, I don't even know if this flute is worth it. I don't know if something better, like if I were to put this, no, okay, that won't fit. I got excited. I'm like, can I fit that? All right, let's take out the flute just for my own sake. Wait a second. So the flute, okay, so it's just defense. 1970. This wouldn't do anything, I'm assuming. Okay, so that gave us way more power. Look at that, 185. So we increased our damage somehow. I don't know how at this point. We have an awkward T, but I think we're good to go to keep moving on because I just don't think there's much else unless we're just nitpicking and taking out items. So in theory, is there anything that matches that? Not really. Right, because we can't fit this some other way. What happens if I do this? 185. If I take this away. So we're at 185 right here. Can I add this item? There it is. Look at that. 210. All right. That's a full-blown buff all across the board. It's still buffing 4 items. And we completely increased everything. All right. I haven't even looked over here. So this goes to the warrior. And this takes up a crap ton of space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this isn't going to work out. This fits because it only takes up 4 slots. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't see this working out. Yeah. Nope. Nope. This takes up too much room, and it's a very awkward item. I mean, I could maybe see if we can fit it. Yeah, there's no way, man. It's game over. Game over. That's too bad, man. And we certainly can't use another flute, I'm pretty sure. There's no way. Unless we got rid of that. No. All right. I'll take this. But there's no way it can work. So we might just have to throw some things out right now. Maybe we'll just sacrifice this bad boy. 192, not too bad. Actually, we'll sacrifice this. Can we even fit this here? Not without getting rid of the potion. Oh, we could put the potion over here. All right, there we go. But I can't fit this. There's no way. Even this right here is buffing 2 items. Look at that. Buffing 2 items, buffing 3 items, buffing 3 items. I mean, look at this. We have a monopoly on armor right now. And there's just no way around it. This is just too awkward of an item. It would have been nice to make it work, though. Let me see. Wait a second. Could that work? Let me see. Take this. If we get rid of this piece of armor. Let me see. I didn't see what the numbers were. So let me real quick see. So 322 638. I don't think this will be better, but let's find out. No, because I think it wants to go into the ring, right? All right, we got rid of that item. So we had this right here, right? And that puts us right there. No, it takes up too much. Yep. It's just too awkward of an item to fit no matter what we do. I think we just have to get rid of it. It's such a strong piece of armor, though. And it says it's only active on the bottom side, which is even worse. Which we have 0 room on the bottom. I mean, I guess we could try maneuvering some stuff, but I don't see it. All right, so our armor goes up quite a bit. But our offense goes down quite a bit. And we had to lose a lot of items. Right? I'm not sure. Let me see. Let me put this back and see what this looks like. So 526, 3554. All right. So look at that. 638 to 3225. So we gain a lot more. 638, 3225. Let's look at that again. So we lose 100 attack and we gain 200 defense. And I'm trying to figure out, is there any way of reconciling this? So we can add one more item in here. I just don't see it, man. We lose a lot of attack. We gain more defense. But do we need more defense? I just don't think we do. We need more power, sadly. So I'm not really seeing how we can work unless... Call me crazy. Can we do something like this? So give me this. And then give me this. Okay. So that gives us a little bit more offense, I guess. Now, if only we had... Well, I was going to say we had that one item like this. Oh, we do have it. It's right here. Is there anything we can do? Man. And we probably just screwed the pooch on that, right? By moving the item this way. Yeah, it looks like we did. Because we need the armor touching. So here it's touching like 5 items, which is crazy. That is like 400 more defense for 100 power. I almost want to do it. That does give us a couple items to play with, though. I mean, in theory, was this 464? Let's see if this helps at all. 477. All right. So that gives us a little bit more offense there. So, I mean, that kind of makes up a tiny bit for what we just lost on defense. I just don't think there's any wiggle room over here unless, well, 210, 1974. Let's find out if we stack 2 items. Nope. So that was worse. All right. I guess we're going to see what this looks like with more defense than I need. This might be a mistake, but we'll see. We tried to make this dang plate armor work, man. And look at this, though. I mean, who am I healing here at this campfire? Nobody. I repeat, once again, during battle, we need silence. I need silence. And I need an audience. There's a known conflict entrance and audience. Then perhaps you should sing your songs to the monsters. A soldier must listen to his commander. An obedient soldier is a living soldier. Sometimes soldiers listen to the one who helps them not be afraid. Fear is held back by discipline. I'm trying to instill in you, but I seem like an asshole, don't I? My main character here. The role of the discipline is overrated. I'm not denying it should exist. Do you think your frivolity maintains morale better than strictness? I think a strict commander keeps people standing and songs keep their souls from breaking. Ha, or romantic. I think the bard's correct on that one, by the way. All right, so I guess him. All right, we got 2 bosses here. We're still quite a ways away from the big boy. So I guess we're choosing between training and a chest. At this point, I mean, how many more items can I get that better my characters? I'll go down the training route and see what happens. We'll see if anything comes out of that. We'll start with hitting him with armor here. There's a lot of armor. 10,000 health is insane, though. Just want to point that out. All right, his armor's out. He's getting furry. So he's going to be doing a lot of damage to us. All right, now we're just going to start attacking him. Keep our health up. Oof. That dodge is not what you want to see. And she's starting to lose mana again because she's just blowing all of it. All right, so we got this again. We already have seen that. And this is a no-go. There's no way we're making this awkward item work out. This is a travesty. So at this point, I kind of don't care what we do here. I guess we'll get rid of this. And neither one of these is universal. So which is worth more, I guess. We'll just roll with that. And then, all right, we get another witch staff. Could we make another witch staff work? We could. We also have a bard item, though. And that doesn't look great. We might be able to make this work, though. Let's find out. All right, a little bit of an upgrade. Who knew we were getting an upgrade? Right? No, not an upgrade. A downgrade. All right. So the staff is useless. Who knew? Okay. Well, there's no way we're fitting this staff, I think, right? We are pretty locked in on our weapons. Yep. We're good. All right. Let's see what this training is. So this gives us 400 health, acid damage. 400 health. All right, let's roll with that. We are getting close to the boss, so might never know, this might come in handy. All right, more health means we're not going to die. I don't know what this is. What is this? What is this? Ability? Oh, sacrifice your mana. All right, we'll accept it. We have a couple mana pots. Yeah, these rings could be an upgrade, so I don't mind it. Let's see. This is the divine necklace. Gives effect armor, health. This gives health. So is this any chance this is a flat out an upgrade over this? This is what I wanted to see. Oh, it is definitely not. 570. Okay. Wait a second. So the ring is an upgrade. Oh no, it's a downgrade because we have 4,000 defense. All right, this ring is pretty good though. I think we can make this ring work somewhere. I just don't know where right now. But we got to make it work somewhere. All right, I'm going to get rid of this crushy item. It's killing me. All right, we got to make this ring work, right? Maybe not, man. Our characters are so locked in right now. Actually, call me crazy. Yeah. Look at that. Holy crap. Let me just make sure there's nothing with the witch. I mean, the offense went up quite a bit. 515, but nothing crazy. The bard just goes OP. Oh, dang. Our witch goes OP. Okay. All right. So, let me see. Armor. Does this character not even have armor? Because it says -6, so it doesn't even have armor. I think the bard does have armor though, doesn't it? That's why this isn't the worst thing. But that's almost double the damage. So even though this worked out well here, oh, 400. So what's the bigger upgrade? Wait a second, wrong character. Wrong character, hold on, sorry. So it looks like to me the bigger upgrade's actually the bard. Switching out that ring for, what is this ring exactly? So wait, it's a defensive ring. Oh, but we lose a lot of defense. And we don't lose any defense with our witch. So there you go. So that answers the question. So we'll roll with our girl. And her attack power went up. Unless attack power doesn't matter as far as the... And it might not matter, by the way. But we can't lose all that defense on the bard, so we'll keep it this way. Our witch is kind of low power, defense power, but we'll be fine. This gives acid damage. I just don't see this ring working out anywhere. Yep. Nope. Definitely not there. And I don't see it working out here. Nope, we lose too much defense. Trying to see if this works, right? No. Our offense stays... Huh, hold on. No, not worth it. Is that worth it? We lose a little bit of offense. 220. 220. Lose a little bit of defense. What about right here? 205. Nope. Trying to find a way to make this work. Maybe if it's like a junk item. All right. That increased. Did that increase anything? Nope. No, we lose a little bit of defense. We gain a lot of offense there. We lose a lot of defense though. It's looking brutal. Our warrior kind of has some room for some items. Kind of sucks. Let me see. The ring affects weapons. So this is all armor. So our warrior has like no weapons whatsoever. It's actually kind of hilarious. He's got all armor and he's buffed by 2 items that buff armor. So we want armor on him. Oh, man. All right. Let's go. We're good to go. All right, so we can grab a potion. Let me take a look. We already have 2 potions, so that's useless. We can grab maybe another armor piece. I don't really see... I guess we can do the campfire to get her mana up. Let's do that. We'll just do this. I just don't really see any more items that are going to help us. We're going to skip over the text. Let's get our girl fully manned up. She loves using her mana. I don't know what this is. Let's find out. Okay, so we have one last buff for our character before the final enemy. Razor Sharp claws that deal slash damage to target with the highest defense or to the entire party. Acid glands that deal acid damage to target with the highest defense. I have no clue what's better. I couldn't even guess. So I feel like acid damage seems pretty good to me. We'll roll with that. Who knows? That could be a mistake. We're going into this with not full mana. Oh, he's got a lot of armor. All right. So we're definitely going to keep knocking down his shield for a while. Oof. All right. Final boss, baby. Let's hope he focuses his attacks on our main guy who's got a lot of vampirism. Oh. He's got a lot of buffs. I just want to get his armor down. You know what? Okay, here's what we're going to do. I'm a little bit worried. He's buffing himself so much. Would it make any sense to buff ourselves? Let me take a look, or should we just go at him? So I can't even remember which one. So this applies speed and fury to all allies, and it does damage. I guess we're just going to continue to get his armor down. Yeah, let's just continue to get his armor down. It looks like I know where I'm going to use my mana, though. My pots, I should say. So we'll use a pot here. Keep the shield cleave going. All right, his armor's out. And then she'll use the last mana pot. Oof. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to have her full mana. I think we're just going to attack. I think that's our best course of action. This does damage and heals, so let's do this. There we go. Let's get everybody's fury up. All right, he is taking some hits. I don't think the speed's going to do anything compared to his speed, but maybe the fury is going to put in some extra damage. All right, here we go. Oh man, we're one hit away. Oh my god, what a jerk. All right. Oh no. Everyone's still full health. All right, we'll hit with a shield cleave. Oh, 6,000 damage. Oh, there it is. And we killed the queen. Almost a 3-hour run here, but we did it. So I really am a warrior. The blade feels a part of me. I remember countless battles, countless victories, but at what cost? Gods have done what they've done. Voices, I can hear them again. What doesn't victory taste sweet? What is my name? And the strange medallion, what lies beyond that door? Our victory isn't enough not to remember everything. And there we go. So most valuable item ended up being that. We didn't end up selling it, and we got a ton of shards, ton of stuff. And the thing that I want to see is, oh my god, warrior, new companion ability unlocked. Bard, new companion abilities. Obviously, we unlocked the new difficulty. And we unlocked a new hero witch, which is strange. Don't we already have the witch? Game room and the reliquary. I can't say that word. Real quick, though, I kind of wanted to, before we kind of move on and we hit anything else, I wanted to see, yeah, here we go. So we unlocked a couple more things. It says weak facets, but their numerical values are increased by 3 in the training room. Wow. That's fascinating. Let's go back. And then you go a little bit further and you have this. Find items in your runs that'll fill up your reliquary. Oh, that's super cool. All right. So, I don't know. Does this mean we start off with these base items or how does that work? Okay. That's cool. And yeah, so we go to the barracks though. This is kind of what I was hoping for. So we can kind of now increase our damage. And I'm just going to increase all that all the way. There we go. That was kind of the big one. So we'll leave that one. Oh, wait a second. Go back to the barracks. I didn't realize that was the warrior damage. But in theory, you can also buff the bard stuff. That is nice. Okay. And so then going a little bit further, we do have that game room. I don't know if I want to unlock anything of the die. But there we go. And now we'd hit level 2 difficulty. And I guess in theory, we can start with the witch, which is fascinating. If we start off with the witch, that gives us the ability to take control of her abilities and really do quite a few things, right? Basic attack, Whisper of Darkness. There it is. So that is fun and amazing. So perfect run. Excited for that one. And let's get ready for the next one.